Hello and welcome back to Cubic Odyssey. Today we're taking a look at the Cubic Odyssey roadmap of 2025. The developers just released this a couple of days ago, and there are some interesting things on this list. For starters, we have the second week of June, which at the recording of this video is in like 3 weeks. We have some co-op improvements. There has been some issues with the co-op since the release of the game. I haven't tried it myself, but I've heard there are some issues with not sharing resources, flying spaceships and whatnot. But if we take a look at the roadmap, it says they're gonna fix parallel main quest progression. So all players in the co-op session will progress the main quest, which wasn't the case before. Only the host did progress, which, yeah, that might not be the best thing when you play together. Also, you can lock your chest, a lockable chest. I guess that could be very good if you play with random people or with friends that you might want to hide stuff from. Then you have world transfer and sync issues. They're also fixing the ability for clients to repair and buy ships and speeders. So that was also a thing. The clients or the other people, not the host, they had issues repairing or buying ships and speeders. They also had issues flying, which is the next step here. Ship sharing, allowing clients to fly other players' ships. Before, you had, as a client, you had to go on the host spaceship and click the driver's seat. If you didn't do that, you would be thrown off the ship when the host flew away. So yeah. Then we have lockable chests and ships for online sessions. I guess that is kind of similar to the lockable chests before, but you can also lock your ship, which is pretty cool. Pooled resources for crafting and clients. So before, clients who were connected to the host, they weren't able to use the resources in chests around the crafting benches. They had to have their stock or their items on them. So this is a very nice update for everyone trying co-op in Cubic Odyssey. I am still yet to try it, and I will as soon as these changes are implemented. Then we have late June of 2025. There's gonna be a content update with new spaceships and speeders and furniture. There's a lot of furniture in the game at the moment, so that is pretty nice. Also a new spaceship and speeder. Very, very welcome. I do like the variety of ships and speeders at the moment. I mean, there aren't that many, but it's okay. But it's very welcome to see that they're adding more. And then we have the big one. Look at that. We have dedicated servers coming at the end of July, which is freaking fantastic. Support for dedicated servers, allowing players to host scalable worlds with up to 50 players. This ensures that world progress no longer depends on who started the session. That is freaking amazing. Imagine having a server with 50 players. Yeah, I wonder how it will work though with progression, if every player has their own progression or if it's shared, because then if it's shared, one person could finish the entire story on its own while everyone else is offline. We'll see. I think they will figure that out pretty good. But 50 players. Let me know if you're interested in starting a dedicated server, or if you're planning on joining a dedicated server, because that sounds extremely fun. I am super excited about that one. I will see if I will open a community server. It would be pretty neat to do that, depending on all the server settings and so on. Then we have August 2025, a variety of generated landscapes, increasing the number of points of interest and the diversity on planets. I do believe that the planets and points of interest are pretty diverse. There are a lot of different planets, but yeah, I mean, there's always room for more, right? And hopefully there will be an expansion of the universe as well, the galaxy and systems and whatnot, and they're gonna add more systems as the game progresses. Yeah, doing more diversity on planets and points of interest, it's a very nice thing. And this is this is kind of a short time span as well. In the next 3 months, we're getting some huge updates, in my opinion. We also have August 2025, improving the game modes plus landing pad. Yes, the landing pad is something I've been wanting now for quite a bit. I mean, the game has been out for like 2-3 weeks, but I wanted it since day one. Some villages or towns on planets do have landing pads, so technically you could build your base at a town like that and you have a free landing pad. And also the space stations do have landing pads, but I've been wanting to place one in my own base, so landing my ship would be easier, and we are finally getting it. We also have new galaxy types in the adventure mode and the ability to fly for easier building in creative mode. That's nice. They're adding flight to creative mode. I actually thought that was a thing. I haven't tried creative mode, but that is freaking amazing if you just wanna be able to build and so on. So new galaxy types in the adventure mode. Adventure mode is if you start a game without the main quest. It's something like in between sandbox and story mode. And yeah, there are some quests from what I've heard, but the main story is not something you need to think about. So that is pretty amazing. Then we are coming to autumn 2025. Spaceship and speeder mods. Yes, the number of ship weapons increased and more appliances on ships. So okay, the spaceship and speeder mods it's not mentioned in this text here, but that sounds to me that you're gonna be able to add mods like you do to weapons and gear to your spaceship and speeders. That's gonna be pretty neat. I like that. Then we have the number of ship weapons increased. Yeah, that is a concern that I've seen a lot on the Steam forums. You can only have one weapon slot on your ship, and I guess that is a pretty neat addition as well. It's gonna make for pretty cool builds, I guess. More appliances on ships, yeah. Yes, please. Every ship comes with predetermined fitted slots. It decides how many workbenches, chests, and whatever you can place on your ships. This will increase it, I hope. I mean, it's some of the ships are quite big. Like the Planet Bane is huge, and it has 7 slots. But if you fill out 7 slots on that ship, there's still so much room on that ship. So yeah, I hope maybe even they maybe not remove the fitted slots, but yeah, increase them a lot, I hope. But we'll see what they do. That is planned for autumn 2025. Then we have end of 2025. We have mod support. Yes, modding. That is gonna be so cool to see what the community can come up with. There are so many smart people out there that do mods, and I've been playing Minecraft modded for years, and wow, the amount of mods there are, that is insane. And I hope that some of the great modders will do mods for this game as well. I have so many hopes for that. And wishes, and I don't even know where to start. If it's not added as a base thing in the game, I would love a mod that could chop down trees entirely, like a vein miner for trees and rocks and stone and whatever. You hold a button and you will mine like 64 or 100 or 50 or whatever. That would be freaking amazing. Then we have a very interesting thing here. Genetic manipulation and animal merging. Capture, breeding, and crossbreeding of diverse fauna to create new species. Why does that sound incredibly insane but also super fun? And also, I would say a little bit unexpected. I was not thinking this would be on the list actually, but it sounds fun, and that could be really neat actually. I don't know what it will do. Do we get resources from animals? Can we do farms? Anyway, it's gonna be interesting to see where it leads. Then we have in the future probably then in 2026. We have agriculture, speeders, and spaceship garage. Yeah, agriculture. Ooh, that is gonna be interesting. We're gonna build the agriculture farms. We have a garage for speeders and spaceships where you can admire your collection. That would be insane. I wonder if the speeders and spaceships will be full size in that garage, or if they will be displayed on like a holographic pedestal or something. Either way, that is gonna be freaking nice. And then we have a major one. Space station. Player-owned space station. Okay. Imagine a 50-player dedicated server and people own space stations. Oh, yes. That could be really neat. I hope we can modify the space stations as well and rebuild them maybe. That would be pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm liking this roadmap. And also, one thing to remember, even though your bug fix is not... the bug fix you're waiting for is not mentioned on this thing, there will be bug fixes along the way between these content updates as well. So don't worry. There are some issues that needs fixing and additions to be made, but hopefully they will work on those alongside with these bigger content updates. So let me know, what are you most excited about on this roadmap? I think for me it is dedicated servers, the landing pad, and maybe even mod support, but that's gonna become at the end of 2025. But yeah, in the foreseeable future or in the upcoming months here, it's dedicated servers and landing pad. That is something I really look forward to. Let me know in the comments, which one of these are you most excited about, and are there anything you wish they would have added to this roadmap? Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Please do check out my other Cubic Odyssey videos. I really appreciate that. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!